Hi, my name is John Green, and we need diverse books. I think we need diverse books because we need to reflect the reality of our communities, and that reality is a very diverse one. One of the magical things about reading to me is that it helps me to imagine the life outside of myself.
We live in a colorful world, so our stories have to be colorful too.
Kids need to be able to see themselves, for kids to feel part of society and to feel that they have a place.
These books give all readers a glimpse into a culture that they might not be familiar with.
I grew up in the inner city, and I like the voices around me, I like the families around me, and I wanted everybody to know about them.
I don't know about you, but I meet a lot of people in books. It creates empathy and connection and understanding.
I think of diversity as being a synonym for open-mindedness, and I think about everyone being represented, everyone having a voice.
We need diverse books because this country is a diverse country, and because we are a country that is divided.
I was a huge reader when I was a kid, but I didn't see a lot of myself in the books that I was reading.
The first gay person I ever met was a gay character in a book, Mercedes Lackey's Magic Pawn series. Reading that book gave me an empathy that single-handedly erased any sort of latent homophobia I might have had being raised up in a very conservative area.
I remember in my later teens running across a book called Blood Brothers by Stephen Barnes. That was pretty much the time when I saw something that really made me feel like I was seeing a piece of myself in the work.
It's The Five Chinese Brothers. It's a controversial book because there were many stereotypes. The Chinese people all had yellow skin, they had slanty eyes, and it was written by a white woman. I love the book because I saw myself in the book.
I'm trying to think of when I was a kid what the most sort of diverse book was that I read, and I'm having a hard time thinking of it, which is, I think, in a way what underscores the entire campaign.
I didn't know black women could write books, and I didn't know why I didn't know this.
I don't want my children to grow up like me, not having read anybody that looks like that.
I got a wonderful letter from a Chinese American teenager about my novel Eternal. She offered suggestions for future stories, and then at the very end she said, P.S. It was really nice to see an Asian girl hero pick up a battle axe.
I mean, I hear from kids all the time, and again, it's like, it's thank you for not forgetting me, for remembering that I'm here, for knowing that I'm important.
When you don't have a chance to see yourself in a book, you develop the thinking that your ethnicity, your culture is something that you have to get past in order to be successful.
Everybody should be able to go into a bookstore or a library and look at the shelves and be able to see themselves looking back.
When I first heard about the campaign, my initial thought was hallelujah, and I support it because I think it's incredibly important for individuals to be able to see themselves, and I also think it's important to let other kids walk a mile in the shoes of somebody who's not exactly like them.
I think that it's an important conversation that needs to be had, and I'm actually surprised that it took this long.
I think what we're trying to really do is get books in the hands of children to get them to start to see the world differently and not see it as black and white.
When you read, you're reading to discover the essential truths in life.
We need diverse books for all our children, and you can help us make that happen. So please join us in our call for action and donate now.